Some of you will remember last year I made a couple videos regarding my considering homeschool. I expressed all the reasons that I was considering it, and I had like mixed reviews in the comments regarding my reasons or regarding the pros and cons or whatever it was. But ultimately, this decision came down to me. And a month ago, Price joined a local secular co-op. I made the right decision. I did. We're still learning at home, one-on-one, and each week we participate with our co-op group and do something enlightening or positive or some fun activity, and there's learning activities that are coming up and really cool experiences that are hands-on. And I just watching Price come out of his shell and coming out of my own shell, because I am not social whatsoever, and I don't, I'm just not somebody that is like outgoing in real life. Like, people think that they know me based off of what I share online, and really, like, I'm a homebody and I don't put myself out there very often. I feel like I'm pushing 40. I have my friends and they're all over the place, but getting to interact with really cool women, really great adults, really great parents, and watch my kid interact and grow and thrive around really great kids, I'm so grateful. I think for me, there's so many reasons that homeschool is what we're doing. And the world is different. And I like to be able to oversee and be in control of what he is exposed to and how he is treated and what he is learning and how he is learning it. I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like this day and age, you run a risk sending your kids to school, different risks. The indoctrination and the way that school is designed. I'm not going to send my son to spend more time with strangers that have to keep eyes on so many kids and so many factors and expect them to give my son what I know I can and what I know that this co-op can. I feel very blessed because I'm not having to sift and search for the right one. I know that some people have horror stories regarding the co-ops they try for various reasons that they don't work out. I got into the right one the first time, and I am so thankful. When I first moved to this town in 2021, I did something really uncharacteristic, and I joined a local moms group. If you know me, it's almost laughable that I did that. And in that moms group that I joined, I made a post, a plea really, expressing various things, like about how I don't really know how to make mom friends, and I didn't know how to go about starting the ball with socializing Price. And, I was the kind of mom that was rough around the edges. I wasn't everybody's cup of tea. My house wasn't always clean. I have rude dogs. I drop F-bombs. I don't want who I am to inhibit Price from having access to friends. And I made this big, long post, and I had several women respond. One of the women that responded to me shortly thereafter invited me out to do yoga by the river. And I went, which again, really uncharacteristic of me, because as secure as I may seem on here with you guys through video, I get really nervous. I get really awkward. I don't know if it translates and people can tell, but I get really nervous and unsure of myself sometimes. Even now, I'm pushing 40 and I almost feel like the new kid when I'm around people. But anyway, I went to yoga with her and she was just great. She says the best energy. Anyway, that same girl homeschools her kids. And so I messaged her over a month ago and I was like, hey, like, I'd really like to pick your brain about homeschool. Because we've been doing it at home, but I kind of just wanted to ask her some questions. And it just so happened that the homeschool group was happening that same day, the very next day, same day, whatever it was. And she invited me to come experience the group with Price and kind of check it out and see how we felt about it. And we were lucky enough to join on the last day that you could join. And I was super nervous because, you know, Price had only socialized with his little brother a couple times a year, if that. And he had never been socialized with other kids, much less a group of kids. And he's done so well. I'm so grateful to Sarah, that's her name. I'm so grateful to her. Like, she will forever be a huge factor in this shift in our lives. And you just never know. You have to put yourself out there. And I'm not one of those put yourself out there people. Like, I might do it online, but again, it's not the same thing, you know. But today we did our co-op, and each time we have our group, I'm just on cloud nine afterwards, seeing Price play and learn and thrive. And what are you chewing? I just want to say that you never know what putting yourself out there can do. I didn't know that day when I made that post, 2 years ago, on that mom's group, that it would evolve into what it has. And as uncharacteristic as joining and posting in that group was for me, it was one of the best decisions that I've made, especially in regards to Price. I've never seen him this happy. I mean, he's always happy. You know your kid's happy, but this happiness it's different. I'm grateful.